Hello and welcome to another tech demo. Today we're going to be demonstrating Apple Classroom, the new app for classroom management. So first thing you notice is when you open it, you'll see your list of courses. Now for me, I'm actually in the Team Talk class, so I have two courses here. That's going to be more important a little bit later in the video. But for the normal teacher, you will see all of your classes listed here. You can choose which one you want to go into. Once you open a course, you get your roster there with the kids' names, and you'll also see little tiny icons about which app they're in or what they're currently looking at on their iPad screen. Any kid who is offline normally means they're either absent or they have their Bluetooth or Wi-Fi off. So it's very important that they have both of those things activated. Now this first function, the navigate function, is what you can use to navigate your students to a specific website. It's a really good practice to actually have the site you want the kids to go to, maybe bookmarked, so that way it's pretty easy to do that. So you press the navigate button, choose which site you want those students to go to. As you can see, they're all in Safari, and they've all been sent to Google. I'm gonna do the same thing for my other roster, my Team Talk roster, so you'll see it again. So you go to Safari, you go to exactly where you want the kids to go, tap Google, and then you can hit done. So now all of my class is currently looking at a Google site. You could use this for things like WebQuest, or you could even use it for something like, just to kind of recommend a place that you'd like them to actually go. Now this next function is the open function. This is where you can open specific apps on your students' iPads from the Classroom app. So again, I'm going to actually have my kids go directly to a specific app. I'm going to send them actually to Classroom because that's where we tend to start a lot of our days. Again, this could be a part of your workflow or a part of a specific thing that you'd like to do. Also notice that you can lock kids into an app. So if there's a specific app you want students to actually use, but you don't want them to navigate outside of that app, you can just lock it. And what it does is it sends those kids to that app and they're locked in. Again, notice that if you look at the little icon, it has the kids in the app and had a little lock symbol. So again, since I'm in a Team Talk class, I'm going to do that again. Notice the really cool function is the recent app. So if there's an app that you use consistently, that will always pop up in that recent part there. And again, you can lock those kids in there. So the kids who are open and on, they will be locked into an app and they can't get out of that app unless they completely shut their iPad down. When you're ready to actually let students out of this lock mode, you just go to the unlock button that's right there in the top middle, press that, and it will unlock all of the students, freeing up their iPads. And again, since I'm in a Team Talk class, I'm going to go to that other screen and I'm going to make sure that they're unlocked as well. This next function is how you can view student screens with the screen button. And this is probably going to be the most useful one because it's a nice way to quickly check in with your entire class. It gives you a really good bird's eye view of what's happening. So you get like a small thumbnail version of what each kid has on their screen, but it's a nice way to kind of peek and see what they're looking at. This next function is how you can put students into groups with the group button. And the group button is actually a really good way to differentiate instruction. So now you can put kids into smaller groups using particular apps or particular sites. So I can make my Google group, pick those kids that I want to actually put into that group, and I have my other group where I can put kids into maybe a particular app that I actually want them to use. So for differentiating, this would be a great tool that you could use to actually split your classroom up a little bit. This next function is how you can actually click on an individual student. You have a lot of the similar controls. You can view their screen, so this is what that kid is on. You can also navigate a student to a particular app or open a particular app or website, and it shows you like a nice little check mark that says you successfully did that. You can also AirPlay a student, so it's a lot faster to AirPlay a student from the Classroom app as well. Hopefully this walkthrough has been helpful for you. It's just a preview of things to come.